The stand-in episode was inspired by the little people, I'll use the politically correct term, who would be stand-ins for a lot of the child actors on shows that were being filmed on the lot.
A lot of little people in this town do stand-in work for kids, because they can, adults can have long hours and kids can only be on the set for a few hours a day, depending on their age. And when I first came to Los Angeles, it's something I dabbled in a little bit. I did do a little stand-in work. The kid I stand in for, he's growing. He was 4 feet last month. Now he's like 4'2 1/2. He shot up 2 1/2 inches. I could do 4'2". 4'3's a stretch. Any higher than that, I'm gonna be out on my ass doing that paralegal crap.
How do you stop a kid from growing?
I told you, you should offer him some cigarettes.
I offered him cigarettes, but his stupid mother's always hanging around. She won't let him have any.
What about lifts?
Out of the question.
Can't you just switch with another midget?
It's little people. You got that?
Easy, Mickey, easy.
We cast Danny Woodburn as Mickey, and we actually had, I think, a day and a half to find him.
When I saw Danny come through the door, I just said, this is great. This is just our relationship, our look. And Danny's bearing, his kind of character. I was just delighted in the making of a comedy team.
This never would have happened if you didn't push me to get those things. I told you.
Hey, nobody put a gun to your head.
Yeah, well, just keep out of my business, you big ape.
Who do you call him, Big Ape?
Calling you an ape. Come on. To trigger Mickey's rage is pretty much the easiest thing to do when it comes to Kramer. I mean, he just has to bump me wrong, and I'm gonna snap.
One of the edges that I loved that occurred between us in character was that Mickey could beat Kramer up.
Michael and I would go off to whatever set we were supposed to be on and rehearse all the physical stuff, So it definitely helped our relationship, and it helped me from getting injured.
I was very careful to make sure that neither of us got hurt.
Whenever he would go down or do something, I would see him with the stunt guy padding up, and I'm like, Michael, I don't have any pads. And he's like, don't worry about it, Danny, don't worry about it. Ah! Ah!
I had a special back brace made so that I could take the blow of his entire body coming at me and then sending me, right off. Whoa!
Like that?
Yeah. But I went straight back. And I don't have a back brace on now, but I spotted myself enough to survive that one. But you get the picture.
Good night.
Good night.
Well.
The story about the guy taking it out of his pants on a date, as if somehow this would be appealing in any way to anybody, that happened to Carol Leifer, who was a writer on staff.
He took it out.
He what?
He took it out.
He took what out?
It?
He took it out?
Yes, sirree, Bob.
It's funny, because I remember when we shot that scene in Jerry's apartment, when I come in and I say, he took it out. And that whole scene, I remember shooting that. I remember thinking it didn't get as many laughs as I thought it should as we were shooting it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe sometimes when we knew things were really super duper funny, we anticipated guffaws. I actually think we thought the show was even funnier than most people thought it was. We were kind of arrogant about it. Maybe Roseanne Barr was right after all. We thought we were doing Shakespeare.